Hello everyone and welcome to our English language course. My name is Djumaeva and today we are going to start Unit 1A, The Story of Me. This is a practical lesson designed to help you improve your listening, vocabulary, grammar skills while talking about personal experiences. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand a short story, identify materials, and use past simple, past continuous, and past perfect tenses correctly. So let's begin. Let's go through some useful vocabulary first. These are the words that describe materials, what things are made of. Let's read them together. Stone, rubber, a diamond, iron, cotton, silver, denim, wood, steel, plastic, gold, and glass. And now, let's have a look at some examples. For example, a statue is made of stone. A tire is made of rubber. A ring has a diamond on it. A gate is made of iron. Towels are made of cotton. A bracelet is made of silver. A jacket is made of denim. A table is made of wood. A saucepan is made of steel. A bowl is made of plastic. A necklace is made of gold. And glasses are made of glass. Great job. And now we are going to do one task with you. So we will complete these sentences with the most suitable materials. So let's have a look at the first sentence. Which material is the most suitable here? I have just ordered a new jacket online. It's a cool designer jacket at a really good price. So how do you think which material should we put here? That's right, a new denim jacket. The next sentence. She creates beautiful statues using what? Imported from the mountains of Italy. How do you think? Yes, that's correct. Stone. And the next sentence. She inherited some jewelry and one of the rings had a huge what? In it, it's worth lots of money. How do you think? What is the answer? It is diamond. Next, I love sleeping in clean white sheets. So here, which word is the most suitable here? Yes, it is cotton. The next sentence, we bought a set of pans for his new kitchen. A set of pans. So pans are made of what? Great job, steel. And six, the what is kept in the bank. How do you think? What is kept in the bank? The gold is kept in the bank. Next sentence, the shoes on a horse are made of what? Which material? The shoes on the horse are made of what? They are made of iron. 8. The what of her car tires left black marks on the road? The rubber of her car tires left black marks on the road. 9. I dropped the what kind of bottle? Glass bottle on the floor and it smashed. 10. The house has a beautiful floor. The house has beautiful floors made of what? Made of wood. Great. She finished second and won a what kind of medal? Won a silver medal. 12. I always recycle my what type of bottles? Yes, plastic bottles. Okay, good. And now we will have a look at some other phrases which describe possessions. Here we have two sentences, and now pay attention to the words in bold. I have worn silver rings all my life. This one belonged to my mother, and I inherited it when she died. It is not worth a lot, but it is very special to me. B. I borrowed this leather jacket from a friend when I was studying at university. It's a genuine 1980s leather jacket. When I was wearing it, I always thought it looked really cool. It's a bit damaged now, but I still love it. So now have a look at these phrases. Belong to. So belong to means when something is owned by someone. For example, you can say, my phone belongs to me. Inherit. The verb inherit is usually used when someone leaves you something when he or she dies. For example, you may say, I inherited a gold bracelet from my grandmother when she died. It is not worth a lot. Not worth a lot means when something is not so expensive. Special to me. So the word special is usually used when something is a grade of value. Leather, it's also a type of material. It means made of the skin of an animal. Leather jacket, we can say. Leather wallet, we can say. And the next one is genuine. The synonym of this word can be original, genuine, cool. The next word is cool. That means modern, chic, which was in trend, you may say. And the last word is damaged. When something is damaged, that thing can be broken, or some parts of it cannot work properly. Okay, and now let's have a look at this task and complete these sentences with these words. The first one, if something was owned by someone else, we can say it belonged to them. That's right. The second sentence, if something is not valuable, it is not worth a lot. Great. Next one, if it is made of animal skin, it is leather. Fourth, if you received a possession or money from someone after the person died, you inherited it. If something is real and original and not a copy, it is genuine. 6. Something which is broken in some way is damaged. 7. If something has emotional importance for you, it is special. 8. If we think something looks good in a fashionable way, we can say it is cool. That's right. Okay, great job, guys. And now we can start the grammar part of this unit. So as I have just mentioned it, from grammar part of this unit, we will discuss 3 tenses, specifically past simple, past continuous, and past perfect tenses. So when we tell a story, we often use a variety of tenses, like, for instance, present. Oh my God. When we tell a story, we often use a variety of tenses. These are called narrative tenses. And past simple, past continuous, and past perfect tenses are called narrative tenses. It is important to use the correct tense as this gives us information about the sequence of events and the most important details. Let's have a look at some examples here. It was cold, wet day, and the wind was blowing. Josh was walking down the road when suddenly he heard a terrible crash. He turned around and saw that a woman had crashed her moped. Luckily, the woman was fine, but the moped had been badly damaged. Now let's discuss each tense one by one. The first one is past simple. We use past simple to talk about the main events of a story and other completed actions. Like, for instance, suddenly he heard a terrible crash. She woke up early and decided to go out for a walk. And the next tense is past continuous. We use the past continuous to give background information to a story, to refer to a temporary or changing past status and situations. Like, for instance, look at the first sentence. The sun was shining and the wind was blowing. Here, we are using it for giving background information. The second one, he was living in Brazil. In this sentence, we are using past continuous to explain, to describe the time of the story. The second sentence, he was living in Brazil. Here, that means at the time of the story, temporary. And third sentence, we were traveling around Australia. Were traveling means we were doing it temporary. The next tense is past perfect. So, when do we use it? We use past perfect to talk about an action which happened before the main events. For instance, when I got to the top floor office, I realized that I had left my phone in the car. When we arrived at the station, the train had already left. So here, we are using past perfect in the second part of the sentence. When we arrived at the station, the train had already left. This action happened first. Now let's have a look at the exercise 1 and choose the correct words to complete the sentences. The first one. I was jogging along the beach when suddenly how do you think? Which one should we choose? Past simple or past perfect? I suddenly realized it. I didn't have a wedding ring. I was dropping or had dropped. Yes, it is past perfect. I had dropped it on the beach somewhere. The second sentence. I was looking for my ring when an old lady came or had came up to me. She was finding or had found. She had found my ring on her morning walk. Third, my granddad was fishing when he was catching or caught. Of course, caught an old wallet with his fishing rod. He was amazed to see it was his own wallet, which he was losing or had lost? Had lost in the same lake 20 years earlier. Fourth, I was studying where I had studied. I was studying at university in California when my sister suddenly decided to come and visit me from Hong Kong. I was so surprised because she hadn't said anything about her plans. And now let's play past tense game. I will show you a picture and a sentence. You should choose the correct word to complete the sentence. The first one, Joe a lot in his project last night. Worked a lot. Next, Sylvie, just half of what Carl said. How do you think? Which word is suitable here? Understood. Great. Next, George, 2 hours on the phone with his boss. What did he do? He spent 2 hours. Great job. Laura, her first day at the gym would be easy. What did she do? She thought her first day at the gym would be easy. Next. Eugene, hard for the test tomorrow. What did he do? He studied hard for the test tomorrow. Caroline, a cake for the party. What did she do? She made a cake, that's right. Anne to Europe last month. What did she do? She traveled to Europe last month. Mr. Wilson, a lot of money gambling. What did he do? He lost a lot of money gambling. Dad, the dishes after the dinner. What did he do? He did the dishes after dinner. Arnold, a composition before dinner. What did he do? He wrote a composition. Caroline, watching a sad movie. What did she do? She cried watching a sad movie. Oscar earlier because he wasn't feeling well. What did he do? He left earlier. Okay, great. And now let's move to the pronunciation part of the lesson. Listen to the conversations and complete the sentences.
Audio 1.02. 1. I was traveling around Australia. 2.
We were living in China.
3. He was studying at university. 4.
I bought a new leather jacket to replace the one I had lost.
5. My mother had given the ring to me. 6.
He had seen me making coffee.
Okay. I hope you have finished doing the task. And now let's check your answers. The first one, I was traveling around Australia. The second, we were living in China. That's right. Third, he was studying at university. Fourth, I bought a new leather jacket to replace the one I had lost. That's correct. 5. My mother had given the ring to me. And the last one, he had seen me making coffee. That is the end of our lesson. And your homework will be to make 10 sentences using past simple, 10 sentences using past perfect, and 10 sentences using past continuous tenses. Thank you for your attention. See you next time.